Today's podcast is being recorded on November 16th, 2020, Monday at 9:02 p.m. This is going to be episode 29. Please make sure to drop a like and welcome to the bench. What do you guys? My name is Max. Yet again, I will be your lovely host for today. I'm joined today by
boy Jason. What's up, y'all?
my boy Jason. Love having him around. It's just gonna be a two-person pod today. I know it looks like our numbers are diminishing, and yes, they are actually. Man, people get busy, people have work, people don't want to go out right now, understandably. We keep trying to make the podcast happen. We can't miss two, so we're here with a two-person pod. Can't miss two in a row. You will get one from us weekly at the very least. Again, make sure to leave a like. Really helps us push forward into that algorithm, try and get ourselves out there. Our last episode actually got up to 160 views as of this recording, and that's actually pretty huge for us. Doesn't happen often, and it might not sound like a lot to y'all, but it means the world to me. Please consider subscribing, guys. I'm trying to hit 100 subscribers before 2021, and we're up to 90, so hopefully we hit the mark. We got 5 weeks left. We got 10 subscribers. I think we could do it. We could do it. Shout out to Kevin Smith and KSI Beat Logan. I love that name. Thank you guys so much for commenting in this last week. If you guys want to get shouted out in the episode for what it's worth, leave a comment. I'll talk to you. I try to reply to them. Please make sure to drop a follow at @thebench_cast on Instagram, Twitter, and Twitch. We're going to be streaming this soon. I just built a new computer for this, and we're in full HD, 60 frames a second now, so hopefully you guys like that. I got some pretty cool stuff going to be happening soon in the recording. But let's go ahead and just jump right into the news. Or how are you feeling, dog? Feeling okay?
Good.
Feeling good today?
Yourself?
Yeah, I'm feeling all right. A little stressed out building this new computer, but I think it'll be way worth it for what we're going to get out the podcast. But all right, let's head into some news. As of right now, free agency still isn't open. The signings aren't available. I think moratorium's open right now, but they're not allowed to sign anybody. But we do have the trade season is open. Before we get there, let's read this one piece of news. Hawks GM Travis Schlenk says the NBA will only release the first half of the season schedule at first, then have a break in the middle of the schedule to make up for any games that may have to be made up due to illness. So I guess they're trying to be a little bit more careful, not trying to plan ahead too far, because you never know what's going to happen in the season. Obviously, it's going to be a weird one. Still going to be 72 games, hopefully. It's going to suck for those games that are going to be postponed, because I'm sure everybody's going to be ready until the last second where somebody's going to test negative. And honestly, with the teams traveling so much, it's kind of inevitable. I'll be very surprised if there aren't any positive tests coming back. I was pretty surprised in the bubble there was 0 tests, and super impressed. I don't know if they could pull that off again, especially since there's more teams, more travel, more people, and we'll see how it goes. But as of right now, if anybody gets my token of confidence, it's gonna be the NBA, because they did an amazing job with the bubble.
Yeah. I think they could pull this 72 game season off.
No
honestly.
hitches at all.
No hitches. That's just me, but
I think they can. I don't think they I think they learned a lot from the bubble. I think all the kinks are going to be sorted out, and hopefully they have a safe season, man. I would love it to see our guys not get injured or illness at all. Next up, we got Woj saying that the Detroit Pistons, this was actually the least amazing trade that happened. So I guess we're going to head into some trades that happened. We got the Detroit Pistons are trading guard Bruce Brown to the Brooklyn Nets for forward F Dzanan Musa and a 2021 second-round pick. That do anything for you?
Honestly, like Bruce Brown, he's a good guard. This is gonna be his third season out of Miami. He's a pretty good guard, and now he has an opportunity to get BT.
You think a guard? I mean, that place is pretty scat. I don't know. I mean, the Nets wanted him, and they were willing to go up a second for it. But I mean, I don't know.
I think he could play a lot of minutes for the Nets.
Gee, what is he like?
He's an athletic wing, very freakishly athletic. He can get to the rim. He's really good defender.
Forward type.
Yeah,
more than a facilitator.
Yeah, he's a 2 guard. He's very active on defense too.
So some backup Kyrie minutes type thing.
I'd probably say like Spencer Dinwiddie.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I could see him trading Spencer Dinwiddie for Drew. I think Drew would be really nice for them, but I guess we'll talk about that later. We have the Lakers and the Thunder. This was the first trade to come out. This was pretty insane. We have the Lakers and Thunder from Shams have agreement in principle on deal to send Dennis Schroder to Los Angeles and the 28th pick in Wednesday's draft to OKC. And also Danny Green's involved in this too. So it's the 28th pick, Danny Green for Dennis Schroder. I saw some people saying that the Lakers gave up too much, but I think that was an awesome trade for both sides. I think they're both winning.
It was a good trade for both sides, but I was surprised that Thunder traded Dennis Schroder so soon. Like, I think that was gonna happen.
No, I think they're selling. They're 100% selling. They and everyone knows they're selling, which is why I'm so amazed that they managed to get a first back. Right now they have 2 firsts this year, the 25th and the 28th pick. Just take a package and move up. They get packaged those two, and I don't know, Steven Adams, and try and move up, right? Like,
Either way, you think Steven Adams is the next player that's gonna get traded?
yeah, they're selling everyone.
Yeah.
Steven Adams, obviously Chris Paul. Actually, Chris Paul already got traded.
I actually read somewhere on Instagram that the Thunder, they're gonna have like 17 first round picks.
Let me get to that. The Phoenix Suns are finalizing a deal to acquire the Oklahoma City Thunder All-Star guard Chris Paul. OKC traded Chris Paul to Phoenix for Ricky Rubio, Kelly Oubre, Ty Jerome, Jalen Lecque, okay,
Yeah.
and draft compensation. Wow,
Yeah.
a huge hole for them. Yeah, so they managed. Yeah, they're up to 15 first-round picks.
Oh, 15.
That's
17.
was what I was trying to get to. 15 first-round picks through 2026, which is insane.
That is insane.
So yeah, let's talk a little bit about these trades a little bit. We got Dennis Schroder to the Lakers, which I think is awesome. Seeing as they're probably going to lose Rondo.
Yeah, definitely.
I think everybody loved to see Dennis Schroder on the Hawks, even though he wasn't very successful. He was pretty good. Like, he was bottom of the league as a starting point guard. But in OKC, he blossomed in that 6-man role, and I think he can do that same thing in on the Lakers and play closing minutes because he's a little older now, a little bit more competent. I think he could definitely drive that offense when LeBron's on the bench, and he had a lot of leadership role on that
OKC team.
On that OKC team, he actually came out and said that he doesn't want to get traded to Los Angeles, either the Clippers or the Lakers, and then it happened the next day. So I'm sure he's not too upset because it's still going to go play with LeBron. I'm sure there's that feeling of like, to go play with LeBron, because once you go play with LeBron, you're gonna have to change your whole game to mold him.
But the Lakers, they lost shooting though. Lost Danny Green.
No, he was. I think I read that Dennis Schroder shot like 41% from catch and shoot threes this season.
Yeah, Schroder's a good 3-point shooter. Not better.
Danny Green did close to nothing this offseason. Pretty bad. I think they're not losing. I think they're fine giving him up, to be honest.
You think so?
You don't think so?
I don't know.
Nah, I know. They're completely fine giving up Danny Green, especially they're getting younger with Dennis Schroder, and they weren't going to do anything with that 28th pick. What are they going to do? Draft a guard? No, let's go get Dennis Schroder and upgrade a guard.
Yeah, Lakers and the Thunder. It was like a win-win.
Yeah, I think they both made out completely fine here. The Thunder, Danny Ainge gets to count up more and more draft picks, and yeah, the Lakers get another point guard to come off the bench and help out with those minutes that they're losing from Rondo, who's probably gonna opt out. He hasn't opted out yet.
No, I'm pretty sure he's gonna opt.
But yeah, he played himself into another contract.
Yeah.
And for the Phoenix Suns, acquiring Chris Paul, how far up does this get? Does this make them top 5?
But in the West?
Yeah.
We have to see. They're definitely in the 6th, 7th, 8th seed.
Yeah, for sure. Does this make them better than the Timberwolves?
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely.
Yeah, they right now as we speak, they have one of the best backcourts in the NBA right now. They have Chris Paul and Devin Booker.
Yeah,
in the same backcourt.
And we got Chris Paul feeding DeAndre Ayton, who's already a 20 and 10 machine.
And I forgot about DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah. Then I know people might think that Devin Booker's already there, but I still do think that Chris Paul could get them to another level. people might think that he's already at that level. I don't know. I'm one of the people that does blame younger players for their teams being bad. I feel like that's just the way we validate things in the NBA. Everyone's validated through their careers, which is why we still have Bill Russell in the top 10 just because he has 11 rings, even though there's only 11 teams. He won 11 rings, and that's how we validate him. That's how we judge these NBA players. I don't know if it's the right way, but that's what we've been doing the whole time, and that's how I'm going to judge Devin Booker. But hopefully, Chris Paul can get him out that rut.
I think with this trade, I think CP3, what type of player he is, he's going to attract more players to come to Phoenix now.
You think so?
I think. Maybe not this season, but maybe next year. Like,
I don't know. I just know he's getting paid a lot of money.
He definitely is.
But shouts out to Sam Presti, bro. For Westbrook, in total in return, he managed to trade him for 3 first-round picks, 2 pick swaps, Kelly Oubre, Ricky Rubio, Ty Jerome, and Jalen Lecque. Lecque.
Okay,
so Westbrook for 3 first-rounders, 2 other swaps, Kelly Oubre, Ricky Rubio, Ty Jerome, and Jalen. That's all he got in the end, and when it's all said and done for Russell Westbrook. He traded Russell Westbrook for picks and Chris Paul, and then they traded Chris Paul for all their other stuff. That's crazy. This man is counting out here 15 first rounders. OKC is set up for the future. What do they do with that? Do you think they just should just trade them away and get themselves back into relevancy, or?
Oh no, that's a lot of first round picks.
A lot of first round picks.
I don't know, but I know. Just looking at their roster right now, Thunder, they look like they're gonna make some noise. Looking at their roster,
you think? I don't think they want to make any noise. I think they just want to go down, lie down, tank, and come back in a couple years when the Warriors are gone and the Lakers are done. Shai Gilgeous will be old and a vet.
Like that wouldn't make. Like I think right now they're trying to win. Right now, I think that's why they're trading so much players. Like they're in
definitely not.
They're in rebuilding stage right now.
Yeah.
Think about it.
They're rebuilding. They're definitely not trying to win now.
Oh,
they're just gonna let Darius Bazley and Shai Gilgeous play their little hearts out, and that's it. That's all she wrote.
They have Kelly Oubre and Ricky Rubio.
Yeah, Ricky Rubio is a good development guy.
Yeah. Kelly Oubre, Kelly
Oubre is just there at this point.
Nah, he's
still a little young, but
he's a well-established wing.
No, for sure. Yeah, but I think is what you see is what you get with Kelly.
Yeah.
You know, there isn't much room left for him. Yeah,
and you have Danny Green too at shooting.
It's a lot of role players on that team.
Hey, wait, is Andre Roberson? He's on the.
I don't know. I don't know. What's her name? Rachel Demetas?
Yeah.
Needs to get him back on the court.
Oh. Wow. From 2K.
Yeah, they're dating.
They are dating.
You don't know that?
I forgot about that. They are dating.
Okay.
Forgot.
So today, Chris Paul's old teammate and Russell Westbrook's old teammate, James Harden, wants out and is trying to force his way to Brooklyn. Sources say. This is from the HoustonChronicle.com. Last name's Brian T. Smith. Then we also have Shams. Rocket star James Harden wants to be on a contender elsewhere. And Brooklyn and Philadelphia are believed to be his top desired trade destinations, sources tell The Athletic. Houston is fully comfortable keeping Harden and Russell Westbrook into the season. So will they keep their disgruntled stars into the season? They might.
Might as well. But both players, they want to get traded.
We even know for sure Westbrook wants to get traded.
Harden too.
Who takes Westbrook? The Knicks take Westbrook. I think the Bulls take Westbrook too.
Yeah.
The Hornets take Westbrook.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. Hornets or never know. Like he might. Like I think like a good trade for him, designated team would probably be Mavericks.
You think so?
Yeah.
No. Because Luka just does what he does. There's too much overlap there, don't you think? And he said he wants to be the man again, which to me says he doesn't want to win.
That's kind of selfish of him.
Westbrook as a number one, I don't think ever works out.
Yeah.
I don't think it does. And he hated being a number two, and he actually wasn't even that effective as a number two. I mean, before the season got interrupted, he was actually playing really well. He started off really bad, and ended up doing really well. And then in the bubble,
And he really show up.
He did not do much. Any trash team will take him, I guess. It's just sad to see him go away, drift away. I can see him on the Magic.
The Magic?
Yeah, the Magic would be pretty good for him.
And which player's going to be traded?
Aaron Gordon?
You got to add like a few more players.
No, I don't think so.
Russell Westbrook.
$40 million and he's aging and is definitely heading
All right, think about it.
down.
Think about it. If 4 players and a draft pick they get traded for one player, Chris Paul.
Well,
Westbrook.
Well, Chris Paul's better than Westbrook.
Yeah, he is, but Westbrook is still an all-star.
I mean, it would be like Westbrook and obviously like salary filler. Sorry, Westbrook for Aaron Gordon and salary filler.
All right. Well, for me, I think if that trade was to go through, they'll have to add like Aaron Gordon, Markelle Fultz.
No, they didn't. No,
definitely.
Westbrook is not that. I'm telling you, not that many people are handing out offers for Westbrook like that. There's a report.
Definitely.
Let me go down.
I think so.
Definitely not, bro. I'm telling you, definitely not. I've got
just Aaron Gordon for one player, one trade.
Yeah, Aaron Gordon. That's it. I got it right here.
I think so.
Where is it? Where is it? Okay, yeah. The Knicks are interested in making Rocket Star centerpiece of their team, per report. And I also have the Hornets likely won't put their number 3 pick on Wednesday's draft on the table for Russell Westbrook. Hornets owner Michael Jordan certainly has interest in acquiring Russ, but the organization is clearly not overzealous to make a deal. Nobody is. So the trade market for him isn't too hot either.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I don't think people are handing out that because he's so expensive. Yeah, he's not worth that. Yeah, you know?
Yeah. He is very expensive.
Like if he was like at 25 mil, he's a steal. At 28 mil, he's really good. At 32 mil, he's really good. At 38 mil, it's like, oh, whoa. And he's getting $45 million in 2022. Come on. No one wants that on their books. Next up, we got Los Angeles Lakers superstar Anthony Davis is officially declining his $28.7 million option to become an unrestricted free agent. I wonder where he's going to sign. You got to guess?
Obviously, Lakers.
Yeah, he's definitely going to resign with the Lakers. Can you imagine him pulling some shit out of left field?
That'd be crazy.
And going home to Chicago.
That would literally rock the whole league.
I don't know about rock the league. It would definitely surprise everyone. I don't think it'll do anything.
Yeah, people will look at him like very confused. Like, why would you didn't sign with the Lakers? You just won with them at your first season.
He's definitely. There's nothing really to talk about here. But I wonder how much money. No, because they kept the cap, so he can probably get a $45 million deal.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. He's worth every penny.
But I think that was a supermax actually, so I don't know if he can. Because it's not his original contract with his team. Oh no, he did get traded.
Yeah, he got traded.
So I wonder if we can get the supermax. I wonder if he's already out the timeline.
Pretty sure.
We got Nick Wright saying, I'm hearing the Lakers are pretty convinced Rondo is gone. Atlanta is the most likely destination with the Hawks hoping he can become a valuable veteran to help Trae Young's development. That sounds really cool.
Yeah, it does.
I think that sounds really cool. I think everybody's looking at Rondo like Chris Paul light.
Yeah.
Value Chris Paul. I think you definitely bring that to a team, a value Chris Paul role, helping Trae Young out. Because Rondo's, as much of a dickhead as he is, he's actually a really good teammate.
Definitely a good teammate. He's one of those players that he'll stand up for you.
Yeah, and he's always talking it out with players after plays, all the time. I see that. Yeah. He reminds me of the way Steve Nash used to. Pull players aside, tell them what they did right, so then they're on points of the court, oh, you should have been here, we've done this. I definitely see him doing something like that.
Yeah, he could definitely bring the best out of Trae Young. He'll develop his game a lot.
What do you think about the Hawks reaching the veterans on their team to try and make a playoff push? Do you know why? I don't think I've mentioned this on the podcast, actually. I heard this from the Ringers NBA show with the mismatch with Chris Vernon and Kevin O'Connor. that apparently the Hawks owner told the Hawks GM, I don't know their names, yeah, me like we need to be in the playoffs next year, basically threatening his job, which is a super dangerous game because now he's gonna do whatever he needs to do, right? He'll trade all the assets he can to try and keep his job, of course. So I mean, hopefully it turns into something, but I don't want them to give up the whole future when Trae Young's still so he's like what 22, 23?
21, I think.
No, yeah, 21 if anything, because that's Luka's age. I think pushing it right now with them, it's still too soon. It's not like he's in Giannis' situation where he's 25 and people are saying he's not winning yet. Trae Young's literally 21, I guess.
And,
But
and
they-
you got players like Cam Reddish too.
Yeah, and then even the Hawks were in the playoffs, like, and they were pretty good like a couple years back.
Yeah, they were.
Like in the last decade, they were really good.
Yeah, they were.
So I don't know what the owner's tripping about, to be real.
He wants to win.
Everyone does, but I mean, not everyone can win at the same time, right? There's only one winner every year. Everyone else is just a loser. Got Lakers starter Kentavious Caldwell-Pope will decline his 2020-2021 player option and enter free agency. He's expected to have several suitors at the start, and teams are under the impression he's open to offers. I've heard of KCP going back to Atlanta, and off rip, like you said earlier, now that they lost Danny Green, they need to bring back Kentavious Caldwell-Pope.
The Lakers?
Yeah, because that's shooting. Like, if they lose both,
Yeah, that's
a lot of shooting gone, and that's literally what he needs. And KCP actually was their third best player in that final series.
Yeah, he was.
He put in a lot of work for them.
Yeah, he did.
So they definitely need to bring him back. I don't know.
You think he's gonna sign back with the Lakers?
They have to offer him a good amount of money, like $12 million, bro.
Oh,
Because I think the Hawks are prepared to give him a really good deal, like 20 mil, dog.
and he deserved that because of his performance in the finals. But
He also declined that other contract. It was like 3 years, 50 mil from the Detroit Pistons, and what's his face told him not to take it.
oh, that was a few years back. I
Yeah,
remember that.
LeBron's agent,
Yeah,
Rich Paul. Yeah, he told him not to take it, and now he's playing for his homeboy in the Lakers. But do you remember what we were saying? I think I cut you off.
Oh yeah. Honestly, I think the Lakers, they need to resign him back, but I kind of feel it in my gut. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he might go to the Hawks.
Yeah, I think so too. I think he wants to go home. He won his ring. He contributed.
Yeah.
I think he wants to get his bag now on some Fred VanVleet shit, you know?
Yeah, definitely.
Trying to get your bag, get paid. You got your ring, contributed. All set, bro.
Yeah, definitely.
Get it done. We got Chris Haynes telling us the Utah Jazz guard Mike Conley Jr. will bypass free agency next week by not exercising his early termination option on his $34.5 million salary. Basically saying Mike Conley's picking up his player option for $34.5 million, which, duh. Utah Jazz are good, and he's making $34.5 million as no one else is going to give him, especially after a terrible year last year. It wasn't a terrible year, but it was definitely a down year. I do think it was a fluke, though. I do think Michael Conley Jr. is better than he played last year. I think he will bounce back. $34 million.
Yeah, that's a lot of money.
That's so much money.
That's a lot.
But yeah, no surprise there, right?
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
How do you feel about the Utah Jazz next year?
No, they're gonna be a good team. I think they're gonna make the playoffs. You know?
Oh yeah, for sure. They're probably a top seed, but do you think like they'll make it any further than the second round?
No.
Probably not, right?
Yeah, probably
That's
not.
their ceiling. Do you think they should just blow it up or keep trying, just keep going?
Eventually they're gonna blow it up because how many years you're gonna reach the second round and get eliminated so many times, you know what I'm saying?
Keep bumping into the same Laker
Or
Clipper, OKC. Well, OKC's out the running now, but Trailblazers,
or Mavericks or something.
Mavericks, Rockets,
Yeah.
everyone. Sacktown, Suns are coming up.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the Kings. Yeah, the Kings.
Nuggets,
Yeah, the Nuggets too.
Warriors.
But that's the West though. The West is tough.
Yeah,
The West is tough.
top 14 seeds are on the running for the playoffs.
Yeah.
Everyone not named, I don't know, the Spurs, which is a weird thing to say.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Speaking of the Spurs, we got DeMar DeRozan has informed the franchise that he's also opting into his $27.7 million option. No surprise there.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Actually, I think he's worth that.
Of course.
You think someone else would have given him that? Probably not, right? Probably a little bit more. Probably like 2022.
I think so.
Probably left like $5 million on the table if he would have not picked it up.
I think so. DeRozan's he's still disgusting.
Do you think he's $27 million? Just like, so would someone offer that? I don't think he's not worth that. He's probably a little bit overpaid.
You think he's a little bit overpaid?
A little bit, not too much. Maybe like $5 million too much.
How? Tell me.
Because I mean, he didn't make the playoffs last year. Don't get me wrong. I think DeRozan's really good. He's a really good playmaker, really good shooter. He just doesn't. It's not in his game. That's the way he said it. That he thinks he can shoot, and he does shoot decent amount. He just doesn't shoot that many.
He's one of the best scorers in NBA.
Oh, for sure. And he's so unique, right? Because like, he's gonna drive to the hoop, and he doesn't shoot. He's not a bad shooter. He just won't take the shot.
He doesn't have to, because any player that he's going up against towards the rim, he's gonna either flush it on you or just draw fouls.
Yeah, he's so unique. He's like such an old school player that still works in today's game.
Yeah,
it's just something that I think is really cool about him.
Yeah, but I don't think he's overpaid, honestly.
I don't think he would have got that anywhere else.
You think so?
I don't think anybody would offer him 28 mil.
28 mil?
Maybe for 1 year.
Yeah, you might be on to something. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, you're right.
Now, speaking of overpaid, we got Nicholas Batum exercising his $27.13 million player option.
That's crazy.
I forgot that contract was that big.
That's crazy. Nicholas Batum is getting 27 mil.
Michael Jordan gave Nicholas Batum $27 million.
I know, like, the average basketball fan, they probably forgot this man's still in the NBA.
For sure.
I'm not even trying to, like...
And Nicholas Batum was a beast, like...
When he was playing for Portland?
Yeah, 3-4 years ago?
10 years ago.
No. He was good like 3-4 years ago.
Man, he haven't been relevant.
I don't think he was $27 million good still back then.
But he was good.
He was good enough for a long-term contract.
Yeah.
But man, he got paid and fell off the face of the earth. Kind of like white-sided it.
Hey, Whiteside, yo.
I'm not the biggest fan. We got Wesley Matthews from Milwaukee declining his $2.7 million player option.
Not surprised.
He will become a free agent. I can see the Dallas Mavericks picking him up. I can see the Lakers picking him up.
If he goes to the Lakers, that'd be a great pickup.
That would be a great pickup. I could see him going maybe to the Suns. I don't know.
If he goes to the Suns too,
he's a good swing player. He's a player who knows his role, can come off the bench and give you some really good points, a little bit of a spark plug. Yeah, play good defense, has a good head on his shoulders. He's a good guard.
Yeah.
Good guard. He definitely has a ceiling. He won't give you 20 points a night. He won't make the best play of the night. But he definitely
he could give you like a solid 9 to 10 points per game.
Yeah. And you could depend on him for those moments that your lead guard is on the bench.
Yeah.
Someone that I could easily depend on.
And he could definitely guard like your best player team.
And he's had some moments like he could go off every now and then.
Yeah, he can.
It's kind of like Tim Hardaway Jr., but a little better, which obviously would be a upgrade for Dallas because they have Tim Hardaway Jr., and it looks like he's going to opt out of his option.
Yeah.
Next up, we got Mara Hazonia exercising his option for $1.98 million, which, wow, he really thinks he would not get another job in the NBA at that point because that's damn near the minimum.
Yeah.
Do you think Mario Hezonja would not get a job anywhere else? Maybe back on Orlando, right?
Probably. He kind of fell off too.
Oh, definitely. Mario Hezonja.
I'm trying to figure out what he got drafted 2000. I
think 15.
Yeah, 15. Like, and it was crazy too. Like
alongside Winslow and Booker and
it was 2015. You know, it was crazy too. People were comparing him to like a J.R. Smith type because he could shoot threes and he was freaky.
Oh yeah,
and he was freakishly athletic. Now he's kind of like nowhere to be found.
It's so funny because they always, for European players, they always give them European comparisons. And that was a funny one because they gave him JR, like a black guy comparison for a European player. It was like unheard of.
Yeah, like I remember.
Never happens.
I remember like watching SportsCenter one night, and I remember they were saying like, "Oh, he could win the dunk contest and the 3-point shootout."
That's a hell of a comp.
Yeah.
I mean, he took what, 6th?
Yeah, he did get took Orlando.
Man, draft is a risky place.
Definitely.
Chicago Bulls forward Otto Porter's opting into his $28.4 million option. I'm sure that stings for Bulls fans. I'm sure because I'm pretty sure Otto Porter Jr. had like a terrible. I wasn't watching very many Bulls games. I'm pretty sure he had a terrible season last season.
Yeah, he did.
Do you remember how at all?
He was hurt a lot. He's
been hurt.
He's always hurt. But Otto Porter, he's still a good player. He still have potential to do something in this league, but he
You
always
think so? I think he's grinding to a halt. I think he's like Brandon Knight type.
Brandon Knight type.
Yeah, like he's getting injured. He's just grinding to a halt. His career is fading before his eyes.
I think he could bounce back. But no, Otto Porter, he's.
I'm sure the Bulls fans are damn hoping for 28.4 million. I think Washington gave him that contract. Was it?
It was Washington.
That's crazy.
That's when he was a lot healthier and he was a high draft pick.
Yeah, but that was right after Milwaukee dumped his ass.
No, he got drafted by Washington.
Oh, then who am I thinking of?
Thinking of Jabari Parker.
Oh yeah, I'm thinking of Jabari Parker.
Yeah.
Also a Bull.
Yeah, he played for the Bulls.
You got Tony Snell picking up his $12.2 million contract. No surprise there.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
That's fine. It's on the Pistons, so whatever. I'm happy they're sucking up the Pistons' money. Yo, Detroit don't even deserve a team, bro.
They don't. Derrick Rose need to get out of Detroit.
Oh,
immediately.
Yo, free Rose until it's backwards, dog.
Definitely.
He needs to go to the Lakers. He needs to go to
LA.
Like, he should be calling up LeBron and going, homeboy, MVP to MVP, dog. Do me a favor. Get me over there.
Yeah. I just pray he doesn't hurt, man. This season that just passed, he wasn't hurt or anything. He actually played like a full season. He did really good too. Hope he does.
Imagine like a sign and trade Kyle Kuzma. And what else do they have? Are they completely empty? They have cap, right? Lakers?
Yeah.
Got a whole bunch of 1-year deals.
They do have a whole bunch of 1-year deals. I could think of like Morris. You could throw in Morris, Kyle Kuzma
for Derrick Rose and Blake Griffin.
That would be a crazy trade. I don't think that trade will go through though.
I don't know. Blake Griffin gets paid a lot of money.
That too. And
So you're trading for like $50 million.
Yeah.
And you still have to re-sign. Yeah, that's not happening.
Yeah, that trade won't. That would be a great trade, but it won't go through because it happened. Money.
Hey man, free Derrick Rose.
So backwards.
Man, when will the Pistons be good again, bro?
Pistons.
What a fall from grace. Such a joke. Stanley Johnson really messed them up.
Stanley Johnson definitely messed. He was supposed to be like He was supposed to be like the superstar.
Yeah, we had that too. We had Michael Beasley.
Beasley too.
Just like that. That's what happened to them.
Man, that sucks, man.
Yeah, it sucked. It sucked when it was Michael Beasley too.
Yeah.
And for the last contract we got on here, got Udonis Haslem coming back for season 18. $2.5 million contract for 1 year. Will he sign another 1 year next year? Maybe. Because I think this means he ties Kobe, right? 18 years with
Kobe,
the same team. Or was the Kobe 19?
Kobe played 20 years.
Oh, wolf. RUD, we got to tough it out for 2 more seasons, dog.
I think this is last year.
That's what I said last year. I'm surprised he came back this year.
Me too. But he doesn't play though.
I didn't even look how old he was.
Definitely like 37.
Let's look it up. Now that I can do this while recording.
Definitely
like 40. No, yeah, he's 40. June 9th, 1980.
Yeah, he wasn't undrafted.
Crazy. Shout out Faith Rain. That's crazy.
He needs to hang it up, man.
You think so, bro? That I cannot wait for his jersey to go up.
Yeah, his jersey's definitely going up though.
For sure is going up. I cannot wait. I have to be there. I was there.
Jersey?
No, I wasn't there when they put up his jersey. I was there when he retired, his last game. Mm-hmm. Well, it was his second to last game. It was his last home game because his last game was in Brooklyn. Thanks, NBA. Yeah, I was there for that. I didn't go to the jersey. I wanted to go to that, but I think I worked that day and I couldn't get it off. Whatever, something like that. But I have to be there for UDs, bro.
That'd be crazy.
We should all go.
Yeah, we should.
Well, if they let us. If they let us. Yeah, man, I'm happy to bring back UD every single time. I think 2.5 million is what they would give him if he was a coach anyway. As a 15th man, I don't mind him at all whatsoever. I think he's a huge locker room guy, shows up on time. And he shows that even though he's been there for 18 years, he's still going to go through all the same workouts you're going through. He's going to be 40 years old and pull all the same weights and run all the same miles. And he gets no special treatment. And I'm sure he's talking up a storm. But last season, there was that video of him giving the team a pep talk right before I think it was the first round in the playoffs. I'm just like, damn, this guy needs to be a hero forever. And I'm gonna be so sad when he retires and he's gonna decline being a coach. He said he doesn't want to be a coach from last time I remember. I'm gonna be so sad. I feel like he is the Heat culture.
No, he is.
And I really hope
he's the heart and soul of the Miami Heat. Now he is.
I hope that if he does retire, that Jimmy Butler replaces that role and he stays here forever. 40 years old, Jimmy Butler doing the same thing.
Wait, you think Jimmy Butler's gonna finish his career in Miami? I don't think so.
Hopefully, I would love for him to be a Heat lifer from now on. I would love it.
I don't think so.
Why not?
I give it about like 3 more years and he's out.
What? For why?
The NBA's fast, man. It's fast.
I know, 100%. It's a player movement era, right? Yeah. Nobody ever stays around, but I think Jimmy's already old. I can see him settling in here.
He's not really old. He's
30. Like there's no NBA
years. That's
obviously.
I wouldn't say old, but that's like the standard age.
I mean, he's like at his peak right now. There's no more going up from here.
Yeah.
There's no more room left for him. And as he's dwindling down, he might want to go to a contender. But I hope he replaces that Udonis role and just stays here forever.
That'd be dope.
That would be dope. I'm told the Mavs. This is from Brad Townsend. I'm told the Mavs are not in on the Jrue Holiday trade sweepstakes. One of the biggest reasons Pelicans are determined to trade him to the Eastern Conference. They don't want to compete against him. Very interesting.
Very interesting.
Very interesting.
What team do you see Jrue Holiday playing for? The East.
I think the Hawks are actually a really big place that they can put a nice little package together.
Damn, so Rondo and Jrue Holiday on the same team. That'd be crazy.
That'd be crazy. But I don't think they get both. They probably get one or the other. But even still, if they do both make it there, that's awesome.
That is awesome. And they still have Jeff Teague, too.
I think that might actually make the Hawks better because they were really bad last year.
Yeah, they were.
But they were young. Like, it's not like they had a reason to be bad, you know?
Yeah.
I think the Nets can actually put together a pretty nice package for him. And we know Kyrie giving you 30 a night, but he's giving up 10 on he's giving up 20 on the other side.
20 or what?
Like he's giving up 20 points on the other side on defense.
Oh my god.
100%. So have a Jrue Holiday next to him.
Wait, you don't think Kyrie plays defense?
He's not that great a defender. He's not. Are you kidding me?
Oh Lord.
He's not.
Oh god.
Be realistic. He's not. Well, you know that. You can't tell me he's a good defender.
But damn, but 20 points though?
Nah, he's giving that up, bro.
All right, there's another poll coming up on my Instagram.
I mean, no one's going to be like, yeah, Kyrie's a good defender. What's that poll going to be? Is Kyrie a good defender? It's going to be no. Everyone should reply no. But my point is that, yeah, having that shooting guard of Jrue Holiday right next to Kyrie that can play make, is smart and is a vet and will defend and pick up the slack where Kyrie doesn't defend. And he can let Kyrie focus on offense and still give you 20 points. I think that's exactly what the Brooklyn Nets need.
That's Kyrie, Jesus.
So, who can use Jrue and can give up stuff for him?
I can see him going to Indiana.
For Depot?
Definitely.
I can see that. What do you think about the Sixers getting him?
Oh, him going right back to Philadelphia?
That would make Philly so defensively terrifying.
That would.
Josh Richardson, Joel Embiid, Ben Simmons, Jrue Holiday.
But who's all right
and Toby.
But all right, say if he goes to Philly, and in a trade situation, who do you think is going to trade from Philly?
I have no idea. I have no idea what Philly has.
I know for a fact.
But if we're talking about them getting James Harden, they have to have something for Jrue Holiday.
Yeah, at least like 3 players.
Oh, for sure. I mean, these are all trade scenarios, but I think that's pretty much the only teams that can use them in the East, other than the Bucks and the Heat.
I was just about to say,
but I don't want to keep reiterating that because I feel like I say that all the time. Like 5 straight podcasts, we've been talking about just Jrue Holiday trade.
What about him going to the Heat?
Yeah, like I said, I mean, peace out, Ty. I'm fine giving him up. I'm trying not.
Tyler Hero?
I try not to be too attached to players, bro. I know we're giving up a lot in Tyler Hero, but giving back Jrue Holiday and what's that tall boy? Jackson Hayes.
Oh, Jackson Hayes.
I'm fine with that.
Dang.
I know. Tyler's really good. I know.
Really good.
I know. He's really good. We got Buddy Hield wants out of Sacramento. Would prefer to play in Dallas. That's sick.
That would be good.
That's awesome.
You think he will be a starter?
That's like, yeah. That's like Curry and Clay, but the new NBA,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Between Buddy Hield and a peak Buddy Hield was an amazing shooter, right?
Yeah.
And then Luka Doncic, that would be sick.
That would be sick.
But then obviously Zingis.
But Luka, he wants the ball though. So is Buddy Hield.
No, I think Buddy's cool playing off ball.
Yeah.
He's a shooting guard. He's
Yeah,
like
he
a
is.
pure sharp.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, I think that's fine. Thank you. Got one more report here. There's no trade market for Cavs forward Kevin Love at all. That's coming
surprising.
from CavsNation.com.
That's surprising.
That is surprising.
Very surprising.
He was like a premium trade candidate for like the past 2 years, and now there's nothing.
I think Kevin Hart. I said Kevin Hart. Oops.
Yeah.
Kevin Love. I think he's gonna get traded.
He has to. He has no use on the Cavs.
He doesn't.
I don't know what he's getting paid anymore though. What is he getting paid?
Literally just wasting. Clearly,
Yeah, no, he's withering away. He has,
like his
but I
career
mean,
is going down the grave.
how injured has he been lately though? You know,
I think he was kind of He was
Getting paid-
kind of healthy this season.
he's getting paid $31 million.
That's crazy.
That is crazy. This season,
He played 56 games.
56 games, 9 rebounds, 3 assists, 45 shooting, 45% from the field, 55 effective field goal percentage. Where's his points? Oh, 17 and a half points.
I think because of the team he plays for and the market he's currently in, I think that's why he doesn't have a great value because of the team he plays. That's just me.
I mean, I think they had an opportunity to really cash out on Kevin Love, and I think they've missed it. Now that there's no trade market for him, 2 seconds and you have Kevin Love on your team. But I think it's the $30 million is doing it because, 56 games for $30 million,
Yeah, that's a liability.
that is a huge liability.
Yeah.
You depend on that. LeBron couldn't depend on that. He left.
A huge liability. We'll see
Huge.
though. I think me personally, I think he's gonna get traded off season.
For nothing, though. I don't think he's going to trade it for much. Dude might end up on the Hornets.
Damn. Suck. I really suck.
He might end up on the Hornets. And last thing I got here is trades are still heavily in play for the number 1 overall pick, but the sense is that the T-Wolves will now select Anthony Edwards with the number 1 pick if they stay put. That's going to go ahead and lead us into... I don't have a game for today.
No, that's cool.
Do you want to look up a quick quiz? We can look up a quick quiz. Let me close our notes. Got the second mouse because we actually have 2 computers running. Got Kevin Love up. Cool. See if we can find a quick... Go to sporkle.com. See if we can find a quick popular quiz to play. I feel like I'm already taking too long. Take my time. My podcast listeners have valuable time.
I think they'll understand.
They'll understand.
Yep.
NBA players by face. Wow. Oh, but this is easy though.
Yeah, it's easy.
I don't know who that guy is.
That's a piece.
Chris Webber. What do I always think his name's Michael? Yeah, this is easy. I don't want to play that. Give it one more try. Come on. Let's see. Let's do classic. And let's start by play count. Number 1 NBA number 1 draft pick. All the way from 1968. Oh, there's no shot. I guess we can go from forwards backwards, right? Put this back up. All right, we got 10 minutes, Jason. Let's do this. Number 1 overall draft pick in 2019. Yeah, we got that.
Oh,
Go from the top back. Go from the top back. Oh man, this keyboard is killing me. All right, Zion Williamson. We got out of Phoenix. Gonna be Ayton. All right, we got Philadelphia, Washington. That's Fultz. And then Philly again. That's gonna be Simmons. We got Minnesota. It's gonna be Karl Anthony Towns. No, you want Towns? Oh man, everyone's gonna see typos. Yeah, Cleveland. And then Cleveland again, it's gonna be Bennett. Oh, two T's?
Yeah.
There we go. New Orleans again, it's gonna be Davis. Cleveland again, it's gonna be Kyrie Irving. We got Washington. And what was that young? Wow. Clippers, that's gonna be Griffin. Chicago, Derrick Rose. Portland.
Greg Oden.
Oh my God, that's right. Toronto.
RJ. Over the B.
Oh, Andrea Bargnani.
Yeah, RJ Bargnani.
There's no way I'm gonna spell that. Bargnani. No, there's no hope. No, there's no chance. No chance I'm gonna spell that. Milwaukee with the first round pick out of Utah.
That's Andrew Bogut.
Who's the first overall pick? He's put Bogut. There you go. Orlando 2004. That's gonna be Dwight Howard. Cleveland in 2003. I wonder who that is. Hello? Oh, my dumbass. What's his first name? Houston in 2002. Young is that young?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Washington 2001. I'm already foggy.
Oh
wow. New Jersey Nets in 2000. Yo, go off, kid. Brand from Chicago. Clippers in 98.
Michael. Yeah.
All right, well that's hopeless. San Antonio 1987. I know that guy. Duncan. Man, you couldn't let me have that. Philadelphia in 96. That's gonna be yes, please. Golden State in 95. Joe Smith. Milwaukee in 94. Got David Robinson too. Orlando 93. Wow. Orlando 92.
Shaq.
Is it Shaq?
Yeah.
O'Neal. It was like, what's his last name? Charlotte in 91. Yeah, I was gonna say is that morning. I was gonna say the other one. What was his rival? No, there's one guy that hated each other.
Damn.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
I do.
Damn, do I know how is it not Alonzo Morning?
Well,
UNLV.
Nah, it's not Larry Johnson.
That's what I was talking about though. Maybe. Somehow.
Click it. Might be Larry Johnson. Oh,
it is Larry Johnson.
Wow.
That's what I was thinking of.
Eric Coleman.
Coleman. Oh my God, you're such a beast. Sacramento and that's not Chris. That's not Chris Webber. Sacramento. Who's on the Sacramento team? Jason Williams. Just start putting in random name. What's a very common name? We got Brown. We already got Brown in here, right? Yeah, we got Brown. Yeah. We got Johnson in here already, right? Yeah. John Doe. Johns. All right. Do you want to move on to the Clippers?
Danny
Manning.
Yeah.
Wow, Danny Manning. North Carolina, Cleveland. We got New York Knicks. That's Ewing. Yeah, he's so good with names. I am not. Sorry for all the ads on the screen. God damn. Oh man. The Olajuwon. Oh, I'm such a beast. Houston again. Is that the Jet? Ralph Sampson. Lakers. Not in North Carolina. James Worthy. Dallas.
Surprised I made it that far.
I'm surprised too. Yours is very impressive.
Oh, who played for? Can't think of. Skip that. Purdue.
Purdue. For Golden State, is that Mullen?
Yeah.
No way, it's Mullen.
There's Mullen? Oh.
There's no other way to spell Mullen.
Yeah.
Nah.
No, that's how you spell it.
Mullin. No, I guess not. Portland. In 78. Milwaukee in 77. That's gonna be is that Alcindor? It's gonna be
Wait. Oh my lord.
Oh, drafted in 69. God damn.
Yeah.
Is it gonna be Robertson? No. Houston in 76. Any chance? Atlanta 75.
Who played for? What?
I already have a ring.
Not good with the 80s.
Should we give up?
Keep going.
I just typed the name. I was hoping it'd be either Moses or the other one. Yeah, I think it's time, dog. I think we give up.
Yeah.
San Diego, Cleveland, Detroit, Philadelphia. 73. Is that gonna be Chamberlain?
Yeah, drafted before that.
Okay.
Alvin Hayes.
Although Wakandi, there's no way I was gonna spell that.
Yeah, I got it right.
Where? Oh yeah. I think you meant Haynes. Oh, Elvis Haynes. Oh yeah. Bob Lanier, Austin Carter, Bill Wall. That's what we should have gotten. We should have got Bill Walton. Michael Thompson was the number 1 overall pick.
David Thompson. Ain't that
Yeah, that's Klay Thompson's
father.
Dad, yeah. Joe Barry Carroll, Mark Aguirre, Brad Daugherty, Purvis Ellison. All right, that was fun.
Yeah, 37 out of.
Is that what? That's 71%. Average score is 47. I think we did pretty well.
Wow.
I think we did pretty well. Sorry for all the ads. A lot of ads.
I was surprised I made that far though.
So since it's a one-on-one episode, time has come for your time to shine. As you've been able to do throughout the whole episode, you've been able to name college players. It's your time.
Sure.
NBA Draft Guide, the Ringers 2020 NBA Draft Guide, written by Kevin O'Connor, one of my favorite NBA personalities in the media. I'm gonna go through his draft guide. You're gonna tell me a little bit more. There's gonna be a lot of insight in here. So you're gonna try and tell me a little bit more about what's going on here because I know nothing about these guys. So this is the billboard. Do you want to look at the billboard, the big board, or do you want to look at the mock draft?
We can look at the.
Let's look at the mock draft. So he has number 1 Timberwolves, Anthony Edwards. We've done this before. 19.1 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, and I'm guessing in not very many games. Shades of Victor Oladipo, Eric Gordon, and Deion Waiters. Okay, I see. Athleticism, scoring.
Yeah, he is freaking sick.
All right, okay. Not a pure shooter. He settles for jumpers even against mismatches, which is especially frustrating for a player with his size and strength. What are you going to tell me about him?
Yeah,
on the Timberwolves.
Like him playing for the Timberwolves?
Yeah,
like,
what do you think he's going to do there?
I think if he was to get drafted by the T-Wolves, I think he'll definitely make a immediate impact. He could score. The only thing is like he's not really good with like shot selection. Like he'll shoot over like 2-3 players sometimes.
Okay.
But I think he'll definitely make a big impact. Play for the team.
Solid passer. Doesn't that 2.8 doesn't really tell me he's a solid passer, but you know, I trust Kevin. We got inconsistent effort. This is something I've heard about him, which is kind of weird.
Yeah, something when he plays, he's like in his own world. Like it's like he doesn't want to. Maybe it's just that's his demeanor. He still is young. So I think that's gonna come with time. Like when he gets older and he wants to win games.
I've heard that it had a lot to do with him playing football for most of his life.
Yeah, he did play.
And he actually didn't even play that much basketball.
Yeah,
so
he's
even
a late
though
bloomer.
apparently he's so athletic that it shows his talent's coming through, but he's actually lacking a lot of skill because he hasn't been playing that much basketball. Kind of crazy thought.
Yeah,
Means I guess you could say he's just really raw.
He's just raw talent.
Raw talent.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
there's a lot of late bloomers in the NBA, like Westbrook.
He looks like such a kid.
Really young.
I should set his age.
That's it right.
Oh, it's 18.8. That's hilarious.
18.
Yeah. Next, we got James Wiseman. I've heard a lot of this boy going to the Golden State Warriors. Shades of mild-mannered Rasheed Wallace. High energy Hassan Whiteside. Sign me up for that. High energy Hassan Whiteside sounds like the type of player I want on my team. Gonna be 19 years old. Gonna be 7'1". Wow.
Yeah.
He's shooting in this photo, which is crazy.
Yeah, he shoots a lot. He'll definitely act on. Yeah, he's freakishly athletic.
His best offensive role is as a screener who rolls hard to the rim since he can finish with lobs or with touch. But he can also mix in pops to generate shots from the perimeter and keep defenses honest. That's awesome. I don't know about that. Okay. 4-shot selection in high school. He played like he thought he was in the second coming of Dirk Nowitzki. Okay.
Yeah, he get away with that. Like, high school.
Okay. So, high energy guy. I'm guessing he's like a kind of rim runny.
Yeah, he's definitely a rim runner.
Got shot blocking as an attribute up here.
Yep.
19 points, 10 rebounds.
Before the NCAA sat him down, even like proper benefits from Penny Hardaway, coach for me.
Yeah, there's like eligibility issues and stuff, right?
He was leading college in blocks.
Yeah, 3 blocks a game. That's crazy. Per 40 numbers have him at 5 blocks per 40. He's actually shot 76.9% effective field goal. I mean, that boy can put the ball in the hoop, huh?
Yeah, he was actually leading college in blocks at one point. Honestly, I think if he would have played more games, he was considered the number 1 pick. Like he would have been the number 1 if he played more games.
Do you think Golden State would be crazy enough to keep the pick and just take him?
Yeah.
Do you think he's worth that?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Number 3, we have Onyeka Okongwu. I've heard a lot about how this guy is the shadow of Bam Adebayo.
Yeah, he's a rim runner too.
Which excites me because I love Bam Adebayo in the league. I think he's very unique, and to have another one of those guys in the league is fine by me. I mean, I feel like Bam is what I would want to be if I were an NBA player, to be honest.
Like why?
Just effort.
What, effort?
I feel like he just screams effort, and that's what this guy can bring to me. Right here, he's got a hustle badge. That's awesome. Shot blocking, interior scoring, on-ball defense. Sounds like Bam Adebayo if I ever heard about him.
Yeah. He's a rim runner. He plays with a lot of energy.
He's a little undersized center. Okay, yeah. 6'9", 6'9" only.
Honestly, with how the NBA is being played, height doesn't really matter. As long as you could just play and you hustle, you're going to do well in that.
I mean, that's Bam Adebayo. Bam Adebayo is like 6'10" on a good day.
Yeah.
So, number 4, you have LaMelo Ball going to the Chicago Bulls. Ooh, that means, do they give up on Kobe White? Or do they play him next to him?
I think they'll play him.
Kobe, damn, there's going to be no defense on this team. Kobe White, LaMelo Ball, Zach LaVine. Are you kidding me? Jesus Christ. They're going to get 140 points on them a game. That's crazy. No defense on this team.
Yeah, no defense.
And then Lauri Markkanen. Oh man, there's no. Actually, I don't think Lauri Markkanen's that bad a defender, but it's not.
What about Wendell Carter?
Wendell Carter can hold it down. You know, Wendell Carter was voted the most likely to have a successful career by other draftees that year.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, not crazy. They liked him that much.
He's doing all right. He's not a buzz.
No,
He-
no, I don't think so either.
Yeah. If he was a buzz, then he'll be not a buzz.
So first pluses we've got here is ambidextrous passer with a point accuracy and omnidirectional vision. Wow, those are some vocabulary words. He sees everything on the court, creating opportunities for teammates that most players simply do not see and can't pull off, thanks to his innate ability to manipulate defenders. Okay. Shades of Jason Williams, Sean Livingston, Lonzo Ball. This is his brother. Ball is a great passer, but he can't be classified as a great playmaker yet because of his decision making. He jacks up poor shots early in the clock, settles far too often, rather than attacking the rim. I mean, I've been seeing this kid. We've all been seeing this kid play
since 12.
Yeah, he's one of the craftiest players I've seen.
Yeah, he's very crafty.
He's so smooth when he's around the rim.
Yeah.
And it feels like he has two brains, right? Like one controlling his arms and one controlling everything else. Crazy that he contorts his body in any way he wants.
He's a big guard too. 6'7".
6'7", 6'10" wingspan. That's crazy.
Yeah, do you think he's gonna make a big impact in it?
I think so. I think he's gonna be what we thought Lonzo was gonna be.
Yeah, he's a better scorer than Lonzo.
Yeah, but Lonzo's an amazing defender.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think LaMelo Ball is equipped to be a good defender.
Yeah, but him going to the Bulls, I don't think that's the right. Bulls, they already have a lot. Kobe White, and I don't think they're gonna take Kobe.
I don't think so either. I think they're gonna roll with Kobe White. I think Danny Advija would be the pick that the Bulls would go with. But I think if LaMelo Ball drops a 4, I think they have to take him. You know?
Yeah,
I think you have to take LaMelo Ball.
Like, honestly, if LaMelo was to drop, or it's like 6 or 7, I think
I'd be surprised.
Yeah, I would be surprised too.
No, I would be surprised.
Yeah, I'll be surprised too.
Oh, okay. I thought you said you wouldn't. Yeah, no, I'd be definitely surprised if he falls this low. I mean, he's been playing professional basketball for what, 3 years now? Obviously not very crazy leagues. And what was it, Romania? I think? Or
Lithuania, the JBA.
Lithuania, and then JBA. Which he actually donated his whole check. I don't know if that was like a nice thing or that was a flex.
I think that was a nice.
Yeah, okay. Next up, we got Danny Advija. Sorry. Yeah, Danny Advija going to the Cleveland Cavaliers. He played in EuroLeague. No, he played in Israel. I don't know who's Israeli. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, there's a lot of.
I'm trying to think of another Middle Eastern player.
Gatsby.
Oh, okay. But are there any of them playing?
Yeah. That's what I heard. Gatsby.
Warriors. Last I heard of him. Anyway, yeah. 19 years old, 6'9", 6'9" wingspan. Versatile forward with the playmaking ability of a guard. Though the development of his jumper will be the key to success. Okay, Luka Doncic without a shot is what I'm hearing. Danilo Gallinari, Nicholas Batum, Dario Saric. Which Nicholas Batum? That's what I need to know. Which one? Dario Saric at number 5 seems kind of weak to me. It was a Gallinari number 5. That's awesome, but he doesn't look like he's 6'11" like Gallinari.
Can't grow into.
He can. He looks kind of NBA ready. He doesn't look like he has a weak frame. Got playmaking, feel for the game, interior scoring, and off-ball defense. These all sound like very European player things, but I guess I shouldn't say European.
As I'm looking at him, he looks like a project pick, like meaning like.
Yeah, it looks like a long time pick.
Yeah, like a player that team will like develop him, or like they'll do something, trade him.
Yeah, 100%. Worrisome shooting. He has solid form, but posted poor percentages from the floor and in the line. Off the catch, he tends to pause as he adjusts the ball in his hands. He's streaky, but he also may just lack touch. Okay. I don't know what else to think. Have you watched them at all?
I watched a couple videos of him. Not familiar with him, but he's, like I said earlier, he's more of like a player. He'll get drafted off a team just off potential. He's pretty young, so like a project pick.
Okay. Patrick Williams.
No, yeah, I know about him.
Versatile offensive threat who could serve as a shot creator or as a screener. He can fill a range of roles. So would this guy be replacing? Sorry, this is going to the Hawks. So would this guy be replacing?
Cam Reddish?
No. What's his? From the Rockets.
Oh, PJ Tucker?
No, on the
Clint
Clint Capella. Yeah.
Oh, he's more of a
Oh, okay.
yeah, he's a 3, and he's a pretty good scorer. The crazy thing about him, he wasn't a starter at FSU. He didn't start. He actually won ACC 6-man of the year. He wasn't a starter.
Oh, okay.
So, but nah, I think he could definitely, if he was to get drafted by the Hawks, he would definitely make a pretty good impact. And because he's pretty active, really athletic.
His badges are hustle, perimeter shooting, shot blocking, off ball defense. It sounds like something that the Hawks would need.
Yeah. He played for FSU. He didn't start because FSU, they have a whole bunch of players.
You're gonna had a whole bunch of seniors or something.
Yeah, they have a whole bunch of seniors. You're gonna a lot of the players they're in this draft board. Probably gonna further down. So
okay, talented scorer off the dribble who can rise and sometimes hang before draining tough contested jumpers. Oh, okay, more athletic team defender who communicates and disrupts actions with timely help defense. That sounds cool. I can get behind that. I think I like this guy. Although I am more of a Gator. Killian Hayes is someone I've heard a lot about. One of the Detroit Pistons. Oh, man. There goes the career. There goes the career. Dynamic left-handed shot maker who's making rapid progress at age 18. So he's raw in some technical areas. Shades of D'Angelo Russell, managed nobly. Playmaking, perimeter defense, feel for the game, off-ball defense. Okay. Left-hand dominant. He might as well tie his right hand behind his back.
Basically.
Considering how little he uses it, there are some passes he can't make since he relies on his left hand so much. Catch and shoot numbers are concerning, but he's a smooth form, soft touch inside, and can make free throw percentage over 80. All suggest he'll figure it out. Okay.
So he's pretty athletic.
So he's like a 2.
Yeah. No, he's like he's a combo guard.
5.4 assists. Yeah, he can be a combo guard.
He's a combo guard. He's just a big guard. He's 6'5".
And under 30% from 3. I don't like that. But almost 90% from free throws. So that should come up.
Yeah.
Should come up. Free throw is the number that really matters to me.
NBA, right?
Well, for prospects at least.
Yeah.
Like if they have a good free throw percentage, I think that they should be able to get their shot up.
Yeah.
Tyrese Halliburton.
He's gonna be a steal.
You think so?
Yep.
To the Knicks? Oh no.
Nah, obviously, if it's not the Knicks, in fact,
I'm saying I want the Knicks to keep being bad because it's hilarious when they're bad.
Yeah.
If they get a steal, I can't make fun of him for that.
He's gonna be a steal though. He's
always in control. He lacks lightning speed or explosiveness, but he uses subtle gear changes to throw defenders off balance, create room, and then strike. Genius playmaker who can be a major building block of a contending team. Shades of Shea and Sam Cassell.
I don't know about the Sam Cassell.
The Sam Cassell throwing is pretty funny, but okay.
Nah, he could definitely throw the ball.
Okay.
And I like his game. He's kind of, honestly, I think he's more, might look at me weird. Like how he was creating shot during college last season, he looked kind of like Jason Tatum a little.
I was going to say he looks like Jason Tatum, but I didn't want you to think I was crazy. I think it's just because of the low boy. But yeah, no, I can see it. I can see it. It sounds like Jason Tatum. Except Jason Tatum's kind of fast.
A little bit more taller. But he was creating his shot anywhere on the floor.
Good spot-up shooter with deep NBA range despite his odd form. A coach's dream. He does all the little things on the court, from smart, timely defensive rotations to making rapid decisions to get the offense flowing. Okay, lack of athleticism and burst limits his upside as a primary shot creator. Generally avoids contact at the rim. Interesting.
Yeah,
I think I like this guy.
I think he's gonna be a steal.
I feel like everyone's kind of falling kind of flat from this draft though.
He topped him. He has a big target on his.
Why?
Because like people praising him.
Yeah, I've read a lot about Obi Toppin as well. Pure athlete who runs the floor with grace and jumps with explosive power. Amari Stoudemire, Kyle Kuzma, and a bouncy Marcus Morris.
He's the most athletic player on the draft.
Athleticism, entire shooting, shot blocking, 20 points, 7.5 rebounds, 39% from three. That's really good.
Yeah.
6'9", okay.
He's the most athletic player in the whole entire draft.
High center of gravity, dude's so swole, probably can rip my head off.
Yeah.
Strong playmaker, he makes quick decisions out the short roll and could develop into a playmaking hub from the post. Okay, what do you think about him?
He has a big target on his back because he did so good this year. He's definitely gonna be a steal. He's another steal too, but he's obviously like the most freakishly like player in the draft. Like there was one game he did a between the legs dunk, in an actual game, literally. I think he's gonna do big things in the NBA.
Okay, I like him. I don't know what to think about all these guys. Like I feel like I feel like I know so much about them already.
Honestly,
I guess it's because of how much time they've had to scout them.
If the pandemic never happened and because Dayton, the school he played for, Dayton, they were supposed to play in the AA tournament. The pandemic never happened, you would have heard more about him because he would have made a lot of noise.
He would have moved up.
Yeah, definitely.
Isaac Okoro, this is one guy I've heard a little bit less about, but I do know the name. He got superb defender with perfect skill set from modern positionless game, but needs to improve his jumper to have more value on offense. Gerald Wattis, Justice Winslow. Oh, I already like this guy. Great finisher. Justice Winslow's not a great finisher. But delivers through contract, draws fouls, and displays pillowy touch with either hand. Okay. High IQ. And looks like a project from all this I'm seeing.
Yeah, he is a project.
Super big project. 6'6", 12 points, 2 rebounds, 28.6% from three, and 67% from free throw. This guy's going top 10.
He's more of like a hustle player. When he put Gerald Wallace hit the head right on hit the nail right on the head. Gerald Wallace was a hustle player. He was playing. I think he could definitely he'll make a little impact for the Phoenix Suns if he gets drafted by the Phoenix Suns.
All right, number 10 at Phoenix Suns. I forgot to keep saying the name. Yeah. The people drafting him. I'm tired. Record these so late. Sadiq Bey. Damn, that's how you spell that name. I've heard this name so much. Going to the Spurs. All right, hustler going to the Spurs. Ideal 3-and-D wing. Versatile on both sides. He makes an impact even if he's not scoring. Tobias Harris, Damari Carroll, and Jay Crowder. Okay. I like that. What is he, old? Yeah, he's 21. Okay, that makes sense.
I think he's
Yeah, I mean, if they can get this guy,
that'd be a perfect pick.
I'm sure Pop can get this guy doing stuff right away.
Of course. And the pedigree he comes from, play for Villanova. Big time.
Yeah. Sophomore. I guess he's an older sophomore.
Yeah. Probably like redshirt.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. Oh man, that's a name. Alexei Bukosevsky. Think I got it right?
No clue, bro. 18,
plays for Serbia. He's a lanky 7-footer who moves like a wing and passes like a guard, but needs to grow into his thin frame to thrive in the NBA. Seen a lot of these guys before. Deadlift strength, Lamar Odom, Dragan Bender is the one that comes to mind right away, and that was yucky. Hey man, I guess the Kings. I don't know why the Kings do this. I guess the next guy isn't any better.
Low key, I don't like players like that. Look like they'll get drafted.
Yeah, there's like no more guards getting drafted. So until Jalen Smith. Oh, going to the Heat. Can't wait to read about him. No, I skipped over all these guys. I just want to see what the next big getting drafted is, and that's probably why. I guess between him and the next big, there's some skill gap, you know? Cool. Versatile shooting potential, has good footwork and body control. He's Mine says he's so skinny. Few players of this frame find success in the NBA. Yeah, that's what I know. I mean, just looking at him, I'd be kind of surprised that he goes this high.
I don't know why. You're like scouts. They're so intrigued with young players.
Because they're always like really big hit or miss.
Yeah,
Porzingis, then Luca.
yeah.
You have to.
Luka. Especially Luca. He kind of like he set the bar high for you.
Yeah, 100%. Got Devin Vassell, another Florida State guy, one of the best defenders in the year class with developing offensive game that can make him more than just a shooter. Shot 12.7 points a game, at 1.4 steals, effective field goal percentage of 56.5, 41% from three. Sounds good to me. Sophomore, damn. Is FSU going to be garbage next year?
Nah, they definitely.
Okay.
He was their best player. FSU.
Yeah. What about him?
He's a active defender. He's like a. How can I describe him?
They got Chris Middleton, Robert Covington, and Matisse Thybulle.
I can see him like he's more of a Robert Covington. He's like a catch and shoot
Oh, okay.
type of player. But yeah, he was definitely.
I think that'd be great for the Pelicans if they got a player like that. Player that they can depend on.
He was definitely FSU best player. You know, was funny thing about that other player I was talking about. He's why he got rated a little bit higher because he's younger. He has more ceiling. Ceiling's a little bit more higher. Obviously. I think he could definitely make a good impact for the Pelicans. Get drafted by.
RJ Hampton, the other player that went to the Australian League. I think he went there first, no? Before LaMelo?
Yeah. No. I think they went around the same time. They played against each other a couple times.
Well, they have him going to the Celtics at number 14. I don't know what they would use him for. I think the Celtics are trying to trade away their 3 picks, 14, 26, and 30, to try and get up a little higher. I don't know who's going to take that, though.
Surprised he dropped down. Oh, kind of surprised.
Yeah, I forget why. I've heard a lot of talk about this. Inconsistent footwork hurts his jump shot. His feet always seem to be lined up differently, though. They're generally too close for him to cleanly release his shot. His upper body looks good, though. Not a reliable jumper. His overall finish at the rim is overall positive. He's a raw playmaker, inexperienced defender, poor habits. Yikes. Shifty athlete with speedy first step, but activating his talent will require developing his jumper. Dante Axum, Rajigi Boboy, and Will Barton. He can hit turbo on drives to the rim, and he has explosiveness when elevating for layups. He stays low on crossovers and displays advanced moves with herky-jerky hesitations. Oh, so he's like the kid at the Y.
Basically.
Kid at the Y, he's been watching Curry his whole life. Wanted to be like him. Or watching Kyrie.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's very shifty. Definitely athletic. I'm surprised he dropped. Maybe because he didn't really play that good last season.
Yeah, I don't think he did either.
I think that's why he got dropped so high. But if you look at his high school highlights, he looked.
Yeah, no, he was a pretty good prospect coming out of high school from what I remember. Tyrese Maxey, going to the Orlando Magic. I'm going to end it at the Heat. He got hustle, off-ball defense, and on-ball defense. Okay, shot maker with a knack for making clutch plays on offense and defense. He's a winner. Oh, okay. Going to the Magic. They need those. They need winners. 6'3", all right. He's a guard. Okay, freshman. One and done. Kyle Lowry, Bradley Beal, Carson Edwards.
Carson Edwards is nice. When he was in college, he was a beast. But
I mean, like, what is he doing next to Kyle Lowry and Bradley Beal, though? I guess that's the floor. Clever finisher at the rim who can score from awkward angles using the glass and absorb contact to find the angle using either hand. Okay. Lacks top end and quickness and acceleration. He's the best at playing off others, but will need to improve his handle to become a reliable scorer. Okay. Shot only 32%. 83% from free throw, though. So that means he has a future.
Yeah, he does. He's a real good player. He did his thing in Kentucky. Definitely did his thing. Him and another player named Manuel Quickly. They're like both like one of the best guards SEC at one point. But no, I think he's gonna do. If he was to get drafted by Orlando, I think he'll do a pretty good job out
there. Yeah, that's just ending it there. I just want to go to Jalen Smith because he's going to the Heat. Coordinator, big man who can shoot and handle the ball, throw. He'll need to make strides on defense to become a full-time starter. 6'10", 15 points, 10 rebounds. Oh, okay. 36% from three. Oh, I like this guy.
He'll definitely be a perfect pick. He's a high energy.
Okay. Sounds good. Well, then let's just head over to youtube.com real quick. And cool. Man, it's so hard to type on mechanical keyboard. I hate it. Why don't I just get a regular flat keyboard? I don't know. I got peer pressure to say, ooh, whoa, who's this? Well, that's a clean thumbnail right there. My thumbnail game turning to fire. Woo! Now this right here, this is a channel. This is a very sexy channel. If you guys can just go ahead and click that button right there, that'd be awesome. Thank you so much, you guys, for watching. Please hit the subscribe button. Please consider sharing with all your friends, family, cousins, uncle, weird friend, classmates.
Wait, before we end, dog, you still think Kyrie Irving is a bad defender? I'm sorry.
You think Kyrie Irving's a good defender?
Damn, you said 20 points. He's giving up 20 points.
Yeah. It's fine. It's not his role. It's not like
bashing Kyrie low key.
I mean, he's scoring 40 points a game. Like, whatever.
He's giving up
20 though. He's giving up 20. They're gonna target him on offense. Of course they are. On defense. Man. It's true. I don't know.
Definitely gonna be.
Oh yeah, follow at the Benchcast, the bench_cast on Instagram, Twitter, and Twitch. Make sure to press like, subscribe. We'll let y'all go. 100 subscribers by 2021. Please make sure to subscribe. What else I got? Guess that's it.
Yeah.
Peace.